I got a quick question for you. Remember when you were a kid and your mom or dad or even your grandparents would tell you, or your aunt, uncles, whoever, teachers, would even tell you how you couldn't and could not do something? And it was like, here's your limitations. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can't do. And don't step out of the box. And as kids, what did we do? We did the complete opposite of what they told us we needed to do. Yet it's so funny, now that we're adults, we think way too much or way too little. And when people tell us we can't do something, now we listen and we're complacent. And we're like, you know what? I can't do that. Or I don't have this one's approval. Or what will my family think of me? Or what will my friends think of me? Or who will, unfriend me on Facebook? It's so funny how our minds change so drastically from being a child to an adult, and how even in our adolescence years, you would go against the grain at every moment you could just to prove people wrong, just to be your own person, to be an individual. And now everybody wants to be complacent with where they're at in this life. They're just okay with struggling, or okay with not enough. They're okay with constantly having to tell their children that they can't do something, or they can't have, certain foods or a new toy because they can't afford it. Whatever happened to being that bold individual that can just run after anything and everything? Whatever happened to that sense of freedom that we had as kids? The sense of responsibilities puts a huge burden on us and restricts us to limitations. Challenge yourself to be out of the box, to color outside of the lines, to not be the norm of struggling, never enough, not good enough, and pain, depression. It can all be released once you get outside those lines.